These are my 4 favorite warm-up drills anytime I'm doing something overhead. So shoulder press, push press, something of that nature. Now there are tons of fantastic exercises and warm-up drills for this, but this is going to be a really good starting point if you're not sure what to do. So first thing I'm going to do is the backpack stretch. This is one of my favorite stretches of all time. You're going to take a band that's positioned behind you and a little bit low, and you're going to step forward. All I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my head away, back to the middle. I'm going to do that 3 or 4 times. Then I'm going to take my hand, just face here, opposite side of the band. Just a little bit of pressure, less is more with the neck, until I feel a little bit of a stretch. I'm going to go into that stretch, come back out, in and out. I'm going to do that about 4 times. Then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to look toward the band, and I'm going to come up and around. So I'm doing this big around the world motion. You're going to feel that through this part of the neck. Again, about 4 times. And the last one, I'm going to take this hand, point toward my opposite armpit. Now you may need to rotate your head to find that sweet spot, but you're going to feel that down through here. And I'm just going to move in and out of that position, again, about 4 or 5 times. I'm going to do that on each side. And whatever side you have that band on, you just want to let that shoulder just get pulled back and relax. That's going to loosen up a lot of stuff around the neck and the shoulder. That's going to open up your possibilities for more overhead movement. The next thing that I'm going to do is a little bit of direct overhead mobility work. So I'm going to take a band that's positioned on a high position here, okay? I'm going to loop it around my wrist, and I'm going to come back this way. I can go back quite far, and I'm basically going to hinge my body over so that my arm is sort of going almost behind my head. Some people like to stick the leg back. Some people like to stick it, square. You can do whichever works the best for you. I'm just going to hang out in this position for a bit, and then every so often, once I've kind of loosened up a bit, I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to pull down against the band and relax. Let me just show that on the other side so it's a little bit easier to see. So I'm here, I pull back with my shoulder blade and up. Back with my shoulder blade, relax. Back with my shoulder blade, relax for 5 seconds. And that's just going to help not only loosen that up, but start warming up the muscles that support my shoulder blade. Next thing I'm going to do is come on over here. And there's 2 more drills. The first one is just going to be a Y exercise. You should be feeling this in the mid-back. So I'm just going to bring my arms out. You can do this kneeling or standing here in a Y shape. And I just bring back overhead, pause for about 5 seconds, and come back down. You should feel that in between the shoulder blades. If you don't, your chances are you're hiking the shoulders up and not quite getting that movement. So you just need to fine-tune it a little bit. The next exercise is a Philly press. I'm going to get a kettlebell here, dumbbell on this side. I'm pressing up on whatever side where my knee is down. I'm going to do that just at a moderate weight to warm the shoulder up. The purpose of this kettlebell here is to force my abs to really brace nice and tight. So think about this as 50% a core control drill where I'm trying not to get pushed around or lean back or overextend, and 50% a drill to warm up that shoulder. All of these exercises you can do 2 to 3 sets of. That can easily be done in 10 minutes or less, and then you're going to be prepped and ready to go for a really successful shoulder press or overhead session.